Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Science Query. I am your host Dr. Asha, and in this video I am going to talk about phosphorus cycle. Phosphorus is an important element to sustain life on Earth. The cell membrane of the cell, the DNA, the RNA, all are composed of phosphorus. Therefore, phosphorus is a key ingredient of a cell. Without phosphorus, there will be no membrane in the cell, hence there will be no life at all. Phosphorus also provides the structural unit for ATP and ADP. The chemical formula of ATP and ADP consists of phosphate group, ribose sugar and nitrogenous base. ATP and ADP are the keys to various cellular activities like transportation and supply of energy. Phosphorus is also an important component of nucleic acid. Without phosphorus, the intricate design of DNA and RNA wouldn't hold together, and the complex process of life is not even possible. So, we are going to study how this life-supporting important component rotates in environment. The study of how phosphorus moves through the environment is known as the phosphorus cycle. Like water cycle, carbon cycle and nitrogen cycle, phosphorus cycle is also a biogeochemical cycle. A biogeochemical cycle is any natural cycle or pathway where the elements or compounds rotates between living organism, atmosphere and the earth crust. There are 4 stages in phosphorus cycle: withering, absorption by plant, absorption by animal and decomposition. Now let us see in detail the terrestrial phosphorus cycle or the phosphorus cycle occurs on the land. The first stage is withering. The phosphorus are originally stored in the rocks. Because of withering, these rocks breaks down into smaller pieces which ultimately releases the phosphorus in the soil. In next stage, this phosphorus which is present in the soil is absorbed by the plant. After that, the animals eats these plant and thus the phosphorus enters the animal body from the plants. The fourth stage, that is the decomposition of animals and plants, helps the phosphorus to re-enter into the soil. This phosphorus in the soil, after long process of sedimentation, returns back to the rocks again. Next is the phosphorus cycle in the aquatic ecosystem. First stage is withering. Here the phosphorus present in the rocks get released in the soil. Then this phosphorus present in the soil goes to the water bodies like river, oceans, etc. by the process of precipitation. Then the aquatic plants absorbs this phosphorus from the water. This process is the second stage of phosphorus cycle. After that, ultimately the aquatic animals eats these plants and thus the phosphorus get absorbed by the aquatic animal. Then this phosphorus re-enters into the water by decomposition of animal and plant. And finally, this phosphorus returns to rock by the sedimentation process. So this is the diagrammatic representation of phosphorus cycle in a very simple way. The phosphorus stored in the rock. Then this phosphorus by the process of withering releases into the soil. Then the phosphorus in the soil gets absorbed by the plant and then absorbed by the animal from the plant. Then the decomposition of the animal and plant results in re-entry of phosphorus into soil, and finally the phosphorus returns to the rocks or returns to the initial cycle. Now before ending the video, let us check your knowledge regarding the phosphorus cycle. The first question is, phosphorus cycle is A. Biological cycle, B. Chemical cycle, C. Biogeochemical cycle or D. Geological cycle. Well, the answer for this question is phosphorus cycle is C. Biogeochemical cycle. Now the next question. Without phosphorus, living beings cannot grow, reproduce or move. This is because phosphorus is A. Forms part of the structure of DNA and RNA, B. Provides structure to the cell membrane, C. Is needed for energy transport in cells, or D. All of the above. Well, the answer for this question is D, all of the above. Phosphorus is important for living beings because it forms the structure of DNA, RNA, also provides the structure to cell membrane and also needed for energy transport in cells. Now the final question. Which of the following is a major constituent of DNA and RNA? A. Cobalt, B. Phosphorus, C. Calcium, D. Selenium. Well, the answer for this question is obviously B. Phosphorus. Phosphorus is the major constituent of DNA and RNA. Well, that is all for today's video about phosphorus cycle and its importance. If you like my video, then please subscribe my channel Science Query and please share, like and comment. Thank you.